All right, let's talk about it. I want some feedback from the chat. Now that Jeff Okudah, the 2020 third overall pick, has been traded away for some bubblegum, what does that mean about DeAndre Swift? Okay. Now, DeAndre Swift is in the last year of his deal. We all know what he's capable of. However, I'm going to say this, and I'm standing on that ledge by myself. I know Rainbow Girl is okay with keeping DeAndre Swift, but I want to know what y'all think. You know what I think? DeAndre Swift, better watch out. 100% that DeAndre Swift is not safe. This team, let me ask you something. Jeff Okudah was the third overall pick, not under Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes. You think that DeAndre Swift, the second round pick of us in 2020, Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn's parting draft, you think he's safe? I don't. I don't at all. And I'm going to tell you what. Don't be surprised if it's a draft day trade. Because I'm under the thought of this. If you can get anything for DeAndre, knowing that you're not going to re-sign him at the end of next year, you're not going to re-sign him, and he walks, right? Now, you can franchise tag him, but he walks. If you can get a third-round pick for DeAndre Swift, man, please, get up out of here. Now, let's be clear. DeAndre Swift is he has potential, but potential don't get you nowhere. I was watching I signed up to NFL Plus, and I'm looking at the All-22, the end zone, and all this stuff, man, and watching DeAndre Swift catch the ball, that Washington game, slip, get up, and run 25 yards and shake about 4 or 5 people. And I was like, man, this kid is – I saw the NFL top 100 runs of 2022. DeAndre Swift was on there once. He was on there once. I think Jamal Williams was on there twice. DeAndre Swift is talented beyond belief. But if that talent is not consistent, then that's a problem. Now, CJ Rose says, home drafting Keaton Mitchell in the 5th, Swift got to tighten up. I have seen that he's been mocked to us. Shake and Bake says, Brad Holmes was telling everybody when he wore the villain hoodie, he was going to make some villainous moves. And I said that last week, bro. Eric says, trade Swift to the Rams. I heard that we may have 5 primetime games. Yeah, I said that a couple weeks ago, that I think we will. I think we'll have 1 on Sunday and 3 Monday nights. So my thing is this. No one is safe on this team. No one. I do think that Jared Goff is safe. He is the only one, in my opinion, that's safe. Obviously, we're not talking about the newcomers, the Cam Suttons, the 1-year deal guys. We're not talking about. If you weren't on this, if out of the guys on this team, Jamison Williams, obviously, he's safe. St. Brown, those guys. I'm not talking about the guy. I'm talking about the guys that keep coming up. The DeAndre Swift, the Jeff Okudah, the Jared Goff. Just people are ready to get rid of this guy. Jared Goff is safe. Everyone else that, if your name is not Jamison Williams or Amon-Ra St. Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, those guys, you are not safe on this team. And that's just period. That's period. Rainbow Girl says, I just think Swift is too talented not to give it one last year, especially since we only have Montgomery currently. If he has another injury year, he is a goner. And you know what, RG? I agree with that sentiment. However, this is how I look at it, and I said it earlier. The Lions could take a running back, right? Have him for 4 years. Let's say they take Gibbs or something like that in the 2nd round. They take a non-first round running back. We're not even going to put it on Bijan. Let's say we take somebody other than Bijan with our 2nd or 3rd round pick. Swift is on his last year. He's talented, yes. But is he talented enough to pass up on some compensation if you can get it? And I'll leave it there. So you let me know in the comments below, what would it take for you right now to part ways with Swift. Because I'm going to tell you what, Lions draft a running back anywhere. Well, if they draft a running back anywhere, he's not safe, period. He ain't safe, period. But if they draft a running back in the top 5 picks, he is not safe. If they draft a running back in the first round or second round, DeAndre Swift is all but gone. Because I'm going to tell you what, we're going to have, either way it go, we're going to have the best, probably the top 3 running back room in the league. Because Nick Chubb does not have Kareem Hunt anymore. Christian McCaffrey, I don't know who he got backing him up. If we take a running back and we trade DeAndre Swift, we're going to have a top 3. If we keep DeAndre Swift, we're going to have a top 3. But here's what I want. We got rid of Jeff Okudah for a 5th round pick, meaning Brad Holmes wanted something. Give me something. Like Chris Brown, give me that. Yay. He said, give me that. I'll take it. If somebody giving you something for a guy who has no value after this year, he going to take it. He going to take it, bro. And that's just it. Now, I was the only one on this list with Jeff Okudah, bro. So you're going to hear me say it. I am saying it right now. DeAndre Swift is not safe. All the talent in the world, all the potential in the world is not, he's not safe. He's not safe at all. But let me know what you think below.